it's Lillian Suarez again. Woo, 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 woo. I hope that you're fabulous and working on it. As always, I wanted to make this video for my 2021 year mentorship program and give you guys details of what that involves, what I provide, and how I roll. So with the 2021 advanced year mentorship, because I have a beginner's year mentorship, we begin immediately on preparing ourselves to work at a higher frequency and allowing ourselves to build the time for stronger and longer reading. So the first month is all about me attuning the students, which is aligning, clearing, and charging their energy centers, and explain to them exactly what I'm doing as I'm doing it. We review and revisit the clairs, we review and we revisit the guides, we talk about the mediumship prescription, which is elevating the chakras that are connected to the clairs, and we create our sacred space if we haven't done that with old-fashioned belief system, which is cups of water, and there's an explanation obviously with then how you do that. There's suggested methods of spiritual hygiene as well. When we move forward to the second month, we begin to focus on what do we need to do to prepare or start a reading. What happens before a reading, and not, you know, just in minimal details, but very detailed information on, you know, how does the spirit world choose us? How do they use us? What do they see? Do they see our physical body? Do they see our spirit body? What happens there? What is an energetic body? What is a chakra? Why is it important? What is the soul chakra? Why is it important? How do we pick up on impressions? And we begin to commune with spirit immediately, meaning that we begin to push out as if we're doing a reading, opening up, and we call in spirit to commune with spirit. So the whole year we're communing. I mean, we end the beginner's course with communing and understanding that, but then we continue. And so we also have a plan of action for my year mentorship, and we focus on that monthly as well as weekly. And whatever the topic is weekly, we're focusing on communing with spirit and asking them about the information that we're covering for that week before we get sitters. So when we begin, we want to talk about what happens, bring a little bit more confidence with the knowing of what my experience has been. Again, I don't know everything there is to know. Lillian knows what Lillian knows and what Lillian feels. There's always room for growth for everyone, including myself. But once we understand that, we come in with confidence. Let's touch on our bottom line. What is it that you've experienced? How did you put it in there? And then we proceed to talk about what happens during the reading. How do we know what's ours? How do we know what's not ours? And, you know, call in the souls and begin to receive, receive, process, and express. You know, we receive from the subconscious, we process through a little bit of our conscious, which is our clear, then it goes to our clairs, and then we express what we're feeling. How do we identify what we let go? How do we identify what we keep in these imageries and the imagery that we're getting, or we're feeling, or we're hearing, or we're seeing? So we're really diving into the details of, you know, difficult reading. They might be emotional, or, you know, when do you read someone? How long do you wait after a person passes? You know, we read people, believe it or not, that are altered. I know it sounds crazy, but we read people that smoke marijuana. We read people that are on pain meds. And, you know, the purpose of these things is so that we can understand how we have to stay in our power and how it feels when those circumstances are there altering the energetic body of that person, because you are in some way tapping into your recipient as well as the visiting spirit. And again, your business should be with the visiting spirit more than it is the recipient. But, you know, how does that feel and how do you navigate that? And so I coach them, and then we also work the last Tuesday of the month with gallery. So that's basically a demonstration of mediumship, where we have a group of people, and the group of people come on, and then the mediums connect, and they either go direct to an attendee, or they say, hey, I'm going to throw it out there. I have a mom, her name is Mary, and Mary had pulmonary issues. She passed of cancer, and can anyone take this? and you know, then we deliver the message. Some students are intrigued and want to expand on that, while others are not. So those that are not, they sit in the gallery, and this is something that we offer to the public on Facebook and to other clients. So it's a great opportunity to give back. It's a great opportunity for the students to expand and to learn. And you know, through the process of this year mentorship, we're building the time, we're building the tolerance. You know, the first 6 months is unfoldment and strengthening the link, and you know, making sure that we understand our receiving side, making sure that we are building a relationship with the spirit world, making sure that they understand to go to the spirit world instead of having questions, to not forget that. And then the second half is getting to work. Every time they come in, they're sitters. We're gonna read. I want you guys, you got 10 minutes to demonstrate that you're receiving, processing, and expressing. Don't forget to wrap it around with the healing message. Everybody's mediumship is different, but the foundation should be the same. And that's what we focus on. And again, we don't stop with the topics, the monthly topics that are difficult to navigate, but at that point in the second half, I'm timing them to see how far they're getting. Are they doing a solid 30 minutes? Are they doing a solid 40 minutes? Where exactly is their strengths? What are things that they can work on? And I give them that information to work on weekly, individually. Because again, at the second half, we're working together the first half with all of these things, but the second half is very individual, and everybody's kind of getting my opinion on, you know, what I feel in my experience and what I see with them. So it's phenomenal. You gain a soul family. Everybody's in the chat. Everybody is in a classroom. You know, we support each other. We love each other. We share. And, you know, we become a family. And it's very important for me to say, you know, hey, ego has to stay outside. We don't allow ego. Ego has to stay out. It's not to say that if you're having a bad day, you can't share it, because we're there to support. But no one is better than anybody. It's we, not I. And we work in the capacity of the high elevated state. And that's very important, that we all feel good to be vulnerable with each other. Is everybody always going to get along and have the same opinions? No, and they never do, but they respect each other. And that's what makes the difference. I hope that this video helps to allow you to understand what my advanced year mentorship offers. You can go to Lillian Medium and go to mentorship if you'd like to apply to join or to register. And I'm very excited, if you are listening, that you're on your journey, and I hope that you find what you're looking for, and you know, you be the best version of you that you can be, because no one else can be the best version of you, only you. Thank you so much. And if you have any questions, you can reach me on Facebook. The link is below, or you can email me through my website, lillianmedium.com. Again, it's lillianmedium.com. Thank you, guys.